money to, we wouldn't be donating there, okay, today. We wouldn't be donating now.
Good morning. Good to be with you on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Nobody would have thought this is coming. I'm talking about Trump is crossing the border and going to Mexico City and meeting privately President Peña Nieto. That is, can you imagine? This man called the Mexicans rapists and criminals, and he's going to build the wall and Mexico going to pay. But now he's moving to Mexico to see him before he's going to make his so-called policy speech on immigration today later in Arizona. President Peña Nieto has been hotly critical of Trump's rhetoric, likening him to Mussolini and Hitler earlier this year. What's more, Peña Nieto has domestic politics to manage. His approval rating has plummeted amid the scandal over the last several months, dropping to a record low of 23% in August. So, the two most unpopular men in Mexico are meeting privately today. When we are talking about popular and unpopular, that is my topic today. I'm going to talk about unpopular speech. What is unpopular speech? Let's see now. San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick has won the news cycle both sports and non-sports since late Friday evening. You know why? The quarterback Colin Kaepernick refused to stand during the national anthem. And this created, as usual, a big uproar in America, and Trump took to the Twitter and he blasted him, and likewise Trump's people, and they were actually burning number 7, the jersey of Kaepernick. And however, Abdul-Jabbar, the former cultural ambassador and my favorite sportsman, he wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post. This is what he wrote. During the Olympics in Rio, a couple of weeks ago, Army Reserve 2nd Lieutenant Sam Kendricks was sprinting intently in the middle of his pole vaulting attempt when he heard the national anthem playing. He immediately dropped his pole and stood at attention as a spontaneous expression of heartfelt patriotism that elicited more praise than his eventual bronze medal. Last Friday, San Francisco 49er quarterback Colin Kaepernick chose not to stand with his teammates during the national anthem. To some, Kendricks embodies the traditional all-American Forrest Gump value of patriotism, while Kaepernick represents the entitled brattish behavior of a wealthy athlete ungrateful to a country that has given him so much. In truth, both men in their own ways behaved in a highly patriotic manner that should make all Americans proud. Insulting Colin Kaepernick says more about our patriotism than his. And likewise, my favorite actress Susan Sarandon, she wrote in her Facebook, "What should horrify Americans is not Kaepernick's choice to remain seated during the national anthem, but that nearly 50 years after Ali was banned from boxing for a stance and Tommy Smith and John Carlos raised the fist, caused the public orchestration and numerous death threats. We still need to call attention to the same racial inequalities. Failure to fix this problem is what really an un-American are here, right? And as a matter of fact, the White House defended Kaepernick's action because that is what the Constitution in this country is governed by the Constitution. And I'm a student of a Constitution, I would say very loudly, the popular speech doesn't require the protection. However, unpopular speech does. And that's the reason we have a clause called the freedom of speech in our Constitution. freedom of speech, actually a freedom of expression. It's a symbolic speech. That's what the Kaepernick did. Probably he felt that what this injustice is done in this country for a black people, so he wanted to show his disapproval, so he sat down. So therefore, I stand with the Kaepernick. While I'm standing with the Kaepernick, I'm sitting here. All right. So that's all about my talk on today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.